guys. Hey everyone. Hey guys, my name's Kendall. I'm a rising second year liberal studies pre-law student who goes to the, sorry, gotta make sure y'all see the shirt, North Carolina A&T State University. Hello. And I'm making this video, which is a HBCU advice to incoming freshmen. What made me want to make this video is the fact that I recently started an organization called Next Wave Initiative. And through mentorship, workshops, webinars, my goal is basically to help others strive for higher education. Not necessarily college, because everybody doesn't want to go to college, and that's completely fine. Also higher education, like if you want to get your real estate license, if you want to go to cosmetology school, whatever the case might be, I want to help y'all out. So make sure y'all follow the page, see what to look out for, and then yeah, so let's get started with our first question. Okay, first question is money management. So y'all, if you're an incoming freshman, if you get money for your graduation, save it. Ubers, food, parties, food, spontaneous activities, food, all that is literally gonna add up. I don't know how much money I spent this year, but baby, let's just say it was a lot. It was a lot. So you're gonna need to save that money. How do you save that money? I feel like you should at least have like $2,000 saved up. And that's me being generous, y'all. That is me being generous. I say have at least $2,000 saved up. $1,500 to $2,000 saved up, and just be careful what you spend it on. The welcome week parties, they're gonna try to get you to buy that all access pass. Do not get that all access pass. I am a victim. I paid $53 and only ended up going to one party during welcome week. It's not worth getting the all access pass when you don't know what parties you're going to. Wait till you get on campus, or talk to some of your friends now, or whoever you might be going with, and say, hey, are we going to this party? What parties you might want to go to? And actually like pay for the ones that you want to go to, because I basically paid $53 for one party. That's insane, is it not? That's all I really got to say about the money aspect of college. Next question is making friends, and somebody also said how to find your people. Making friends, I will say, is kind of like simple, especially if you're an extrovert, but if you're an introvert, you kind of have to step out of your shell, because everybody's new, everybody's a stranger, everybody's trying to make friends. So don't be shy, and I know that's kind of hard to say, but don't be shy, because nobody's gonna look at you funny or say anything just because you're trying to make a new friend. Because that's what everybody's trying to do when they first get on campus. And that's why it's much easier to make new friends when you first get on campus than it is any other time during the school year. But also make friends with people in your classes, make friends with people in your dorm, make friends with people in your organizations, which I will get to later. But yeah, make friends with people there, because those are probably the people you're going to be seeing most, and people you'll be spending time with most as well. However, what I did my first year in order to make friends, the first couple people I met, we decided to like sit in the lobby and have our own conversation. As people walked in and out of the lobby, they sat down with us and had like conversations with us, and that's how I made like a lot of my friends, just sitting in the lobby talking to people, having conversation. Oh, I like your shoes, I like your shirt, where are you from, what's your major, oh, what do you want to do with that, oh, me too. You know, it's kind of like stuff like that you really just have to put yourself out there in order to be able to make new friends. However, finding the right people is a good thing, because it might be simple to make friends, but it's hard to make good friends. And I'm not trying to scare nobody, I'm not trying to be pessimistic or anything. Not everybody has good intentions, therefore you have to be careful and take everything with a grain of salt. Be careful who you share information to, and be careful in what positions you put yourself around with certain people, because at the end of the day, the people you're trying to be friends with are strangers. You don't know them from a can of paint. And that's really how you have to think of it. You can get to know them, you can build your way to trusting them, but you can't go right off the bat trusting someone. They owe you no loyalty, to be honest. And sometimes people will preserve themselves first and think about you last. So take everything with a grain of salt and be careful who you hang around, and don't just trust people right off the bat. That's how I say you find your right crowd. But also, saying all that to say, when you're trying to make friends or make good friends, be comfortable putting yourself out there. That's really the bottom line. And even when you're trying to make friends and find the right crowd, also be comfortable going places alone. It took me a while to figure this out, because my first semester, I'd be like, who wants to go to the caf? But like, some people, they say they have classes, I already ate, this, that, the other. And then I just didn't go. That was a problem. Like, it's never that serious. But at the same time, you have to be comfortable with places going places alone, because a lot of times that's also how you make friends, on the way there and there. So be comfortable going places alone, because if you sit around waiting for somebody else to do something, you're going to be waiting a long time. Point blank, period. Okay. Next question. Is it difficult to balance your time? I'm going to say no, it's not difficult to balance your time if you find that balance early. And when I say early, I mean that first week of classes. You better go to class. You better go to class on time. You better pay attention. I feel like this is the most vital part of class time, in my opinion. Because when you find out, everybody's style is different. Everybody's major requires a different workload. But at the same time, everybody's study style, everybody's homework style is different. So you have to find that out for yourself. Because I know a lot of people, they didn't need to study in high school. But when they got to college and they actually have hard classes, they needed to study. So you need to find out for yourself if you're the type of person that needs to study. And the way you find that out is when you study first. Don't have your first test, you don't study, so you need to see if you need to study. Don't do that. Study first, please. I'm begging. Study first, and then as you see, oh yeah, this is what I studied, I remember this. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a class I need to study for, so let me keep doing this. That's what I say, and it's all about balance. I will say, North Carolina A&T, our students are all about duality. We might be at a party, we might be at a darty, we might be out late at night, 2 a.m. at Waffle House. But one thing about it, that work is either getting done or is done. And I love that for us. It's not worth missing or dropping your grade down for a party or an activity, I promise. Because at the end of the day, college is school. You're here for a degree. Bottom line, you are here for that piece of paper. Yes, it's a plus to get a college experience, but the first thing you have to prioritize is that degree. That is what you are here for. That is what you are paying for. That's what you're paying money for. Okay? So, remember that, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, there's traffic. Looks like I'm finna be late to work, y'all. Okay, hold on. I actually need to pay attention. So let me... Oh, God. I gotta get over, y'all. Thanks, boo. Okay, next question is... What are you involved in / what should we get involved in? This year, I was involved in Metro Aggies, which is my favorite organization. People from the DMV, y'all better join Metro Aggies. Basically, it's the DMV hometown organization, and I really loved it. It gave me a mentor. I love my mentor. We talk, and she was very helpful at giving me advice and stuff. It also gave me a sense of home, which is really the goal of a lot of hometown organizations. Even if you're not going to A&T or even if you're not from the DMV, find your hometown organization, because the goal is to make a place like home. People from the DMV, we had a chicken and mumbo sauce special. Like, if you know that chicken and mumbo sauce is a DMV staple. Like, please get into it. And they really put in the work to allow us to have that social and feel like we're still at home. So I was in Metro Aggies. I was also in Sisterly Essentials, which is another mentoring group on campus. And what else? Those were the two organizations I really put most of my time in. But another thing that I was involved in wasn't necessarily an organization. I was in the STEP show. The Residence Hall Association hosted a STEP show. I think they do this every year. They host a STEP show for Aggie Fest. And when I tell y'all, that has to be the highlight of my freshman year, is being in that STEP show. Because although, like, we practice really late at night and for long periods of hours, It gave me some friends, like some new friends, people I didn't even like talk to really at first at the beginning of the semester. And then also it was just fun. Like, it was just fun. I was in the step show. They also have ANCV had a powder puff game. I'm pretty sure that was fun for the people in it. I didn't do it, but it looked really fun. So get involved in things like that is my advice to y'all. That makes your college experience not just like academic based. You know what I'm saying? You can have fun. It's okay to have fun, guys. I always tell people, get involved into like 3 or 4 organizations. One just for fun, something you're interested in, so do your research. One for service, and then another for your major/career. That's what I always tell people. That is my advice to you all. Definitely research. I'm not sure if this is across the board at all HBCUs, but I know ANC, we have a org fair. I can't remember if it was in August and September, but at the beginning of the fall semester we have an org fair, and it's all the organizations that we have that you can ask them questions. They promote that organization to you so you can find out if you want to join it or not. Don't just join something because you think it looks good. Actually do your research, see what they do, see if that's something you want to do. But yeah, y'all. But also, NT students, if you can't go to the org fair, we also have a website called 1891 Connect. Go on that, and all of our organizations are listed on there. That's really all I have to say about organizations on campus and what you should join and what I'm involved in. Next question is the cafeteria good? Y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is my honest answer. The cafeteria food is decent. Don't go in there expecting a 5-star meal like Gordon Ramsay and Martha Stewart themselves are gonna be back there whipping it up. If you go in there expecting cafeteria food, you're gonna be satisfied. It's gonna be decent. Like, in my opinion, on a regular basis, it's like a 6 to 10. I mean, what? Yeah, 6 to 10 out of 10, which I believe is like fine. We have fried chicken Fridays and fried fish Fridays. Those are every Friday. Fried chicken is at the big caf and fried fish is at the mini caf. I think it's good. I don't have a problem with it. But all that being said, please eat at the caf. And choose your meal plan wisely, because you're gonna be mad if you use all your flex dollars, all your dining dollars, whatever you might have at your HBCU, and you sitting there September like, dang, I don't have no more flex left. Now I gotta use real money. Please be wise about how you spend. It tells you on your meal plan how many flex dollars, how many dining dollars you have for that semester. Divide that and think about how much you should be spending every month, because you want it to last you. Seriously, I'm being so serious when I say this. Paying for meal swipes within your tuition. Again, going back to what we're paying for. If you're paying for it, use it. Take advantage of the opportunities. Yeah, it's included in your tuition, so eat at the caf. It's not that bad. What I did is how I distributed mine. I had $3.50 for each semester, and I had 14 meal swipes, right? Not really a breakfast person, which I'm gonna say, unless you have an 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., and you're not a breakfast person, you probably won't turn into one. So that's what I have to say about breakfast. But anyways, what I did is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I ate lunch and dinner at the caf. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I quite literally could not go to lunch. Our lunch runs from 11 to 2. I had a class from 11 to 12:15, and then I had a class from 12:30 to 1:45. So unless I was getting out of class early, I physically could not go to the caf to get lunch. So what I did is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I used my meal swipe. I used my flex, went to 1891 Bistro. If you know, you know. And I got an 1891 Classic, no onions, pickles, fries, and a chair wine. Another reason you cannot use flex is because it's so expensive. Each meal, my order is $16.01. I remember that. It's about $20 every time you order. You don't have enough to be eating out every day. So please don't do it. Save it. Please save it. Please save it. But while we're on the topic of food, I would say definitely invest in a monthly DoorDash plan. Because my friend who had one, he ended up saving money with that DoorDash plan, paying monthly, than I did like buying food each month. You know what I'm saying? So definitely do that, because I'm gonna be doing that next semester. Because who has time for that? Next question: how to get scholarships and internships? Okay, first, before I say this, I want everybody to know, my incoming freshmen, it is okay not to have an internship your freshman year. I don't know if this is at other HBCUs, but I know at A&T, I feel like all the students feel as if they have to have an internship their first year. And if you don't, that's okay, because a lot of people, a lot of employers, they're expecting you to have experience. How you're gonna get experience if everybody's requiring experience, I have no idea. That's kind of dumb to me too. But because of that reason, it's okay not to have an internship. Don't sulk around, don't be depressed, don't be sad that you didn't get an internship, because it's completely fine. If you do have one, that's great, that's impressive. You can work towards getting one. I'm not saying don't try to get one. That's not what I'm saying at all. Try to get one, but if you don't, that's okay. That's what I'm saying. But how to get them, first, we're gonna talk about scholarships. For scholarships, I'm gonna put all the Instagram accounts I follow that post scholarships literally every day. I'm gonna put them all right here. Follow those Instagram accounts and actually pay attention and look at those Instagram accounts. Another thing, TMCF, the Third Grade Marshall College Fund, they put out a lot of scholarships for each semester. So yeah, those are the scholarships. Another thing is, make sure you are making good relationships with your teachers and professors, because I feel like those are the people you're going to be looking for to give you a letter of recommendation. It's okay to have a few high school teachers, but I feel like after your second semester, if you're applying to scholarships and internships, you should have at least like one college professor that can vouch for you. That's the new journey you're on now, so you want somebody who can testify to that journey. But yeah, and then get involved on campus. Those are the things you're going to be putting on the application to your scholarships. How many community service hours you put in, your grades are important too. Keep your grades up so that you can qualify for certain scholarships, but also keep your grades at a higher standard so that you can stand out for certain scholarships. You see what I'm saying? Picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, so that's it for scholarships. Really, internships, again, make good relationships with your college professors so that you can ask them, hey, I kind of want to go into this field, this is what I'm studying, do you have any opportunities that I should be looking into this summer? And then a lot of teachers, they'll give it to you. Those are the teachers for your major, are the teachers you want to get in good with. I'm not gonna lie. My criminal justice professor, she's an attorney. She had me apply to an internship at the law firm she works at, which is really good. So get in good with your professors and ask them for some internships. Another thing, Google's gonna be your best friend. Look up whatever your major is, business, law, engineering, whatever. Blank internships, summer 2025. And the results are really like never ending. Like, that is going to be your best friend. Another thing about scholarship and internships, it also does go beyond professors and Google. This is another time you have to put yourself out there. One thing I will give HBCUs for is hosting celebrities. Not only celebrities, important people. You're going to be walking around campus and you're like, oh my gosh, this person here, this entrepreneur, this CEO, this big time engineer, this big time construction management company is here. You want to find out where they're going to be, and if you can, you need to talk to them. And I know that might sound kind of weird, that might be kind of strange. You are your personal brand. This is how you network. You are what you make yourself to be. So when you say, hello, my name is Kendall. I am a second-year liberal studies pre-law student, and I want to go into the field of criminal justice. Not sure if I want to be on the criminal defense side or the criminal prosecution side. Do you have any tips for me to find out which side I want to go to, and any opportunities that I might be able to take advantage of in order to get there? Point blank, period. You are what you make yourself to be. These people can look out for you. If they see, oh, you serious about what you're trying to do, she took the initiative to come to me, they're gonna remember you. They're gonna remember your face, okay? So definitely do that. Okay, next question is how to maximize your dorm space. First, let me say, do not bring your entire closet with you, guys. Please don't bring your entire closet with you. You don't need all that. If you didn't wear it at home, you're not gonna wear it now. And that's what somebody told me. That's what somebody told them. That's what somebody told them. It's true every year. If you did not wear it at home, you're not gonna wear it now. So don't bring your entire closet. That's one thing, because the closets are not that big. And I want you guys, when you're trying to maximize your dorm space, I want you guys, every time you want to add something to your cart, ask yourself, where am I gonna put this? And if the question is, I don't know, you better think about it. And if the question is, I really just, there's no space, don't put it in your cart. Please don't put it in your cart. Do research on your dorm and do research on your room. See how much you can actually bring and ask yourself, where am I gonna put this? I might drop another video of like dorm essentials, what you need to bring, what you don't need to bring. I might do that. Let me know if I should do that, because I'm thinking about doing it. But what I did about clothes, as an out-of-state student, and this goes for in-state students, as an out-of-state student, When I got to campus, I brought my summer and fall clothes. I did not go back for fall break, but if I had gone back for fall break, I would have took some of those clothes back, and start bringing my winter clothes. When I went for winter break, I brought all my summer clothes, all my dresses, my shorts, all that. Took that back and brought back my sweatpants, my hoodies, all that stuff. You need to break up what you bring, because there's stuff you don't need for certain seasons. Why do you have booty shorts in the winter? Take those home, and you're gonna have space. Another thing I did to maximize the clothes that I did have, the space for the clothes that I did have, on top of the shelf in my closet, I put my blue jeans, my black jeans, and miscellaneous pants. In the closet, I have business professional clothes. Also, bring business professional clothes. Okay, y'all? For the career fair, and for also in case you have an interview for something, bring business professional clothes. I say bring at least like 2 to 4 outfits. That's all you really need. Yes. But anyways, hanging in the closet, I had business professional clothes and sweatshirts. On my door, I had like this little rack where I can hang stuff up at. I had hoodies. In my drawers, I had dresses, shirts, undergarments, and a pajama drawer. But it all depends on how much clothes you have for each thing. Definitely look into your dorm, because you need to see how many drawers they're going to give you and how big your closets are. Okay? Okay. Last question is parties. How's the party life? A lot of people say that A&T is a big party school, but I disagree with that personally, because we only had one party on campus, and that was the all-white party during Welcome Week. We don't really have space to host parties. We have a couple of party groups that host parties regularly at venues in the area for the students, and it's student-led, but we don't really host parties on campus like that. Are the parties good? I feel like I'm not really the person to ask, because I'm not a party person. So, don't ask me. However, I am a darty person. Our darties are lit, yo. I feel like it gives the same vibes as cookout, and I love that. Minus the food. Some darties do have food though, so. But I'm more of a darty person than a party person. I just don't like, it just be too hot in parties. Like, I know darties, you be outside, but it be too hot and dark in parties, and then y'all just so close together and for no reason. Like, I just don't like that. So, if I should do a part 2, let me know. If I should do a Dorm Essentials video, let me know. Hopefully this video turns out well, because if it didn't, I'm gonna have to record it all over again. But if not, and if you're seeing this, thank you for watching. Go follow my organization's page, Next Wave Initiative, and look out for certain things that we're gonna be having. And yeah, so thanks guys for watching. See you later.